Virgo. Thank you for joining me for your March 2023 Astro Tarot forecast. My name is Audrey Alison and I'm shuffling the Connolly Tarot. This is a old vintage Celtic deck by Peter and Eileen Connolly. Virgo, watch your moon sign, rising and sun sign for a full dose of the cosmos for the month. We start on the 7th with your full moon. On March 7th at 16 degrees of Virgo, there is a culmination in your first house of self and body, the physical. Virgo is either ending a previous commitment or deciding to make some changes in the physical self. Something needs to be seen here, and whatever's brought to your attention should be tended to. It's usually regarding either a physical aesthetic or the body itself and something physical. It also could apply to committing to your own routine or physical regimen. When the full moon culminates, you become aware of what you might be a little bit insecure about, and you tend to make some changes, but they're usually emotionally based. That's the tricky part. Let's get into a deeper transit. There are two malefic planetary transits this month that haven't moved in quite a while. On the 7th of March, Saturn enters Pisces through May 25th of 2025. The planet of limitation and discernment, focus, restructuring, restriction, is entering the 7th house, your marriage sector. Your polar opposite sign of Pisces governs the 7th house of partnership. This is a time for Virgos to be flexible in their relationships. Lessons are coming up over the course of 2 years and 3 months of how Virgo can bend in their partnerships, compromise, lean into their partner. There's frustration with Saturn and any Saturn transit. Where Saturn goes is where we need to learn, and what needs to be reconfigured comes up. So in the 7th house of partnerships and personal relationships, especially if you're married, if you're not married, this is either your significant other or people that you do business with that are very close in partnership there. Your personal relationships could apply here, but not necessarily friendships, more like exes or people that know you on a deep level. There's a time to feel frustrated, and it's usually in the beginning stages of this transit, and that's usually the first year where things come up, that compromise needs to happen. Restructuring of your relationship boundaries, which is also a Saturn interpretation. Reestablishing partnership boundaries, rules, and regulations within your dynamic can come up. And it's not always smooth at first, but what happens after the transit is realigning you in a smoother dynamic together after going through the next 2 years. And the goal is ascension. The goal is to gain the knowledge and keep it moving. So that's what you're doing. The knowledge is coming in the area of partnership. If you are single, this is preparing you for relationship. And some of you are holding on to ideologies or concepts that are keeping you single, that are limiting you. And some of you don't want to be alone. So you are thwarting your progress, and this transit will assist in breaking those barriers and reconfiguring your boundaries you've set up around yourself, like walls in Game of Thrones. So this, yeah, well, that really came through as a channel. And I honestly don't even remember what I just said. People not in relationships. Yeah. People not in relationships. Learning what they need to be open to the preparedness of relationship. Got it. On March 16th, Venus enters Taurus, the sign that she naturally governs, one of them, through April 11th. This is your 9th house of foreign travel. This is when Virgo should be planning a new experience. From March 16th through April 11th, choose a location to explore. This is an adventure. This is with the female friends, if you want, because Venus is involved. This is a place you haven't been before. Foreign new experiences. What is foreign to you attracts Virgo in that time frame. Even new cultures, new people, new food, new spiritual places or metaphysical places. This is good for spa day vibes, but maybe out of the country spa day vibes. Venus in the 9th house is very calming and nurturing. I would take advantage of this time when Mercury is direct too, to travel if you have the time. Now we have a seasonal change. On March 20th, the Sun and Mercury, your ruling planet, tags along and enters Aries on March 20th. The Sun and Mercury will then exist in your 8th sector. Intimacy, shared resources, investment, taxes, estates, financial budgets and properties, assets. This is our vernal equinox in the northern hemisphere. Thankfully, getting closer to warmer energy as my bones are chilled on the East Coast. On March 21st, the day after our equinox, we have our new moon at 0 degrees of Aries. This is a planetary fresh start. 0 degrees of Aries, the first initiating zodiac sign, the first day of the astrological calendar, the first 0 degree of the zodiac sign. This is a clean slate in your 8th house. Do you have a financial advisor, Virgo? This is the time to get one. A real estate agent. Refinance your home. Pay down debt. Call for new APR and interest rates. Consolidate. Rebudget. All that. That's all in the 8th house. And tend to your taxes. Oh, there is a time for you to do your taxes this year if you haven't already. And that would be from March 20th through April 15th, for sure. You will have new moon energy and the Sun and Mercury, the detail planet and the communication planet, in the sector of taxes and big monies. So that will work for Virgo. Here is a malefic transit that we don't talk about. We haven't had Pluto make a change in a decade, but we are having a Plutonian shift on March 23rd. Pluto, who has been very used to Capricorn for 10 years, enters Aquarius. But it's just for 2 months and 2 weeks until June 11th. There is a taste of Pluto in your 6th house of health and work and task. Okay. Pluto is the planet of intensity, but it's the planet of change, rebirth, regeneration, endings, and phoenix rising from the ashes type of energy. Entering the 6th house can create a change in the commitment to your health in big ways. There is an intense commitment to paying attention to your nutrition, your diet, your daily structure, the restructuring and rebuilding of how you configure your days is happening here with Pluto in your 6th house in the task sector. There's easier ways for Virgo to handle their days, and I think this is a remapping. For those 2.5 months, there is a sample of what is going to come up when Pluto officially enters Aquarius long term, which isn't until January 2nd of 2025. Then Pluto will be in your health sector for 10 years. You get a glimpse of what you need to prepare for. And this has to do with how Virgo is wasting time, or how they're not wasting time. There's a change to habit here. There's a change to commitment and structure of your workday, and how you relate to your health, and how intense you take it and seriously. Mars on the 25th enters Cancer through May 20th. This is your 11th house of friendships and social activities, clubs, goals. This is very busy energy for a Virgo. You thrive in this transit. Mars in the 11th house for 2 months. Contacts, networking, invitations, social branding and networking is coming up. Highly active on the internet, energy online, reconnecting to your goal list, putting energy towards scratching off your bucket list. And of course, contacting friends, social connections, doing a lot, having to say no. Let's see what's here. I'm thoroughly shuffled, and if you'd like a private reading that's just for you, honed in on your birth chart, I'm at audreyalison.com, and my direct booking link and calendar is audreyalison.as.me. Okay, Virgo, what's good? Knight of Swords. This is very mercurial energy, and it's a communication card. It could be a younger air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but this is rushing in, feisty, frustrated energy. Let's see what else we get first. 2 of Coins. This is the choice of 2 income streams, or both, having a consistent flow and a passive income. Having a financial decision to make, weighing your financial options in the 8th house. Don't rush to tend to all of the money things. Do things with precision, which is also the Knight of Swords, and accuracy, but swiftly. Page of Wands, little fire sign messenger or younger child, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo. A message of travel, an invitation to get moving. Oh, the universe invites you to get moving. Let's get active. Let's be active. Let's take action in something that we have stalled upon. Here's another card for you. Wow. There's a shakeup, the Tower. Don't argue in your relationship when things come up with Saturn. This is a time to listen, but to be prepared. So if you have to write out what you'd like to say and then, rehearse it and be ready to speak, do so. Some of you are going through separations when Saturn transits your marriage sector. And it's not as harsh as a Uranus transit, but things can be attempted to be reconfigured and not go so well for certain situations. And Tower would indicate some Virgos are choosing to split, but not everyone. You can't all be going through the same exact thing. The Knight of Coins, that's you, the protector of health and wealth, 6th house. Let's do it. Let's commit to the work life, your structure of your day, and your health routines. I also feel like it's a must for Virgos to tend to the health even before your age requires you to. For example, I'm getting like colonoscopies. Don't wait until you're 50. Get them now, immediately, if you are in your 40s, something like that. Be prepared ahead of time get ahead of health. That's what it is. This isn't like a doomsday prediction. It's just about preparedness. Get ahead of health, of your health, and do all of the things that you need to tend to, from your eyeballs to your toenails, or your head to your nails, whatever. That's what this suggests. Preparedness and the protection of health and wellness and dinero. All right, Virgo, I'm wishing you a beautiful March. If you need me, you know where to find me. Remember, the sky is limitless, so reach for the stars.